So at the end of the Amsterdam Summit, our New Zealand delegation made a public commitment to coming back to New Zealand and acknowledging and celebrating quality teaching and teachers, education leaders and leadership, their practices in the public domain. And as a result of that, we've got 3 specific initiatives. We've established the Prime Minister's Excellence in Education Awards. We've established festivals that we will hold throughout the country, and both of those are about how we highlight and spotlight excellence and how teachers themselves can share their best practice with the community. But in addition, we've also are in the process of transforming our New Zealand Teachers Council into a professional body fit for the 21st century, so that that is a sustainable legacy of celebrating the quality of teaching and leading. So I think when the idea of the summit was first presented to me as an incoming minister 2 years ago, I thought it was absolutely wonderful, the rich opportunity of the key players around education getting together, the government and the ministers of education, professional leaders and the teacher unions, and how together as a coalition of the willing we could make a difference for our teachers, for our professional education leaders, and out of that, of course, raising achievement for every one of our children and young people. And so I was really delighted to lead a New Zealand delegation to New York in 2012, to Amsterdam in 2013, and then to lobby madly to be able to host it here in New Zealand in 2014. New Zealand has had a very long and established commitment to excellent quality education. We know that that doesn't happen by accident, and nor will it continue without attention. What the summit gives us as an opportunity is to showcase to ourselves as New Zealanders what the best practices that we're doing, but also what the world has to offer, and in turn for us to reflect to the world and learn from the world. I think it is a magnificent opportunity to bring these key participants together, all of whom have shown that they aspire to be the best in the world, and that ambition can only be good for all the world's children, and New Zealand wants to be a key part of that. So New Zealand is a highly aspirational country. It's built on waves of migrants who came across the Great Pacific to Aotearoa, New Zealand, because they had a vision of something better for themselves and a true appreciation that education was critical to that. And here we are in this land of beautiful environment, of great mountains and glaciers and rivers and sea, and all of that helps form who we are as New Zealanders, a sure Kiwi can-do attitude, exponentially propelled by an investment in education. We know that we will never be big in population, but that's why it's really important that we develop being a smart economy, a clever society, how we use education to ensure that our ideas and our services and our products can be the best in the world, because we trade to survive as a country, but also we're really committed to a high quality of life for New Zealanders, and education is the cornerstone of providing that. So the 2014 summit offers us a real opportunity in terms of the theme and the questions that we'll interrogate to look at one of the significant challenges our education system has in New Zealand, but is also a challenge to many other systems, and that is how do we get both excellence in the quality of education and equity in ensuring that it is accessible to all of our children and young people, no matter what background they come from, no matter what socioeconomic status their home life provides them, no matter what cultural context they come from. Our challenge is to make sure that our education system in New Zealand and the world's education systems are delivering at the same time excellence and equity, inclusiveness for all of our children. It's incredibly important that we actually practice what our New Zealand curriculum speaks of, which is relationships, trust, communication. And the summit offers us the opportunity to speak past positions and talk instead about common interests between our teacher unions, our profession and our government. And that common interest is how do we raise educational quality for all of our teachers and professionals, and how do we raise achievement for every one of our children and our young people.